How's that?
Hello?
Is that better?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay. All right. What's your point about abortion when it comes to LGBT rights?
I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
Has Why do I hear echo? Or is it just me?
I think it's just you because I don't hear one.
You don't hear why?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, my bad. I'll just deal with it. But so before Roe v. Wade, abortion was illegal, right?
Right. Restrictions on it. Yeah.
Mm. And no, not restrictions. It was literally illegal.
Okay.
And now it's legal, correct?
There's still restrictions on it on how it can be performed in certain states. Yes.
Okay.
In Texas, you
Are
can't
you
have
pro-life
abortion
or
now
pro-choice?
if there's a heartbeat. So yeah, there's restrictions on it.
Are you pro-life or pro-choice?
Pro life.
But are you pro-life? Do you think abortion should be illegal?
Yeah.
So you think because now people call abortion a constitutional right,
Well,
and
it's
you
not in the
think,
Constitution,
oh,
so it's not a right.
oh, correct. I'm glad you said that. Now, has
Mm.
sodomy always been legal?
Mm-mm.
Because before the 1960s, in every state in the country, homosexual acts were literally illegal.
Until the '60s. Okay.
Yeah. And now it is legal, obviously. And now same-sex marriage is legal everywhere. Matter, do you remember when states voted on same-sex marriage? And the majority of states in this country, including California, voted no.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Hmm. So before this time, same-sex marriage wasn't a constitutional right.
It's still not a constitutional right. It's just a right now. It's not in the Constitution.
So, so it's not a constitutional right.
Right. The marriage isn't in the Constitution.
Exactly. So now we're at a point. What is your point now? Because your video against me was talking about the constitutional about what's conservative. There's nothing conservative or constitutional or Christian about
You know what?
same-sex couples
You
getting
know what
married.
is? You know what is in the Constitution? Life, liberty, and the
Tell me.
pursuit of happiness. So if somebody feels that their life, liberty, and their pursuit of happiness is being with the same sex, it's in the Constitution. What's wrong with that?
So, so
How do
you're
you
saying
how do
Africa?
you how do you as a
Wait,
man how does you as a man define what somebody defines as life, their life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness?
because it can't mess with somebody else, right?
How does it mess with you? How
How
does
does
somebody
same-sex
being
marriage
gay or
mess with me?
lesbian or bi or queer affect you as a human being?
You want me to explain that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever read the Bible?
Okay, Bible out of it. You can't put religion in when it comes to laws.
Yes, I can. Have you ever read the
You
Bible?
can, but that's not how laws are written.
Have you ever read the Bible?
Of course I have.
You saying laws are not written based on the Bible at all?
Not 100% of them, no.
Okay, 100% of them don't. You're right. But if you say that
Okay.
the Bible doesn't, if you say the Bible doesn't influence laws, you're a liar. Because a lot of our laws on the books is based on the Bible. That's something else you need to realize. But obviously, I don't know. But this, let's get straight to it.
Okay.
The, in my Bible, hold on. Have you ever read it or no?
Yes, I have. I told you that.
What does the Bible say about marriage?
It actually doesn't address much of marriage in all actuality. It says
So
that
the
another
Bible
man
doesn't
should not lay
say,
with another man, is what
yeah.
it says. But what's it
Oh
say
wait,
specifically about
the
marriage?
Bible did not. The Bible did not say let the marriage bed not be defiled.
So you're skirting my issue because how does anybody that sleeps with a man or a woman and a woman, how does that affect you and your life,
I'm
liberty?
trying. I'm trying to. I'm trying to explain it to you, but you're avoiding
No,
questions.
you're straw
Does the
manning is
Bible
what you're doing.
say? Yeah. Does the Bible say let not the marriage bed be defiled?
I'll take your word for it. Go
Okay,
for it.
it does. So, as a person of faith,
Okay.
if I see two homosexuals getting married,
Mm-hmm.
is that not the marriage bed being defiled according to the Bible, which is the point? First off, let me finish, which is
I
the
am.
entire reason marriage is a thing. That's a religious ceremony,
Okay. It's
period. So if I
also a
so if
state
I
ceremony.
see so if I see two people, homosexual, defiling the marriage bed, does that not affect me as a Christian?
How does that affect you as a Christian? I'll wait. How does
Oh,
it
okay.
affect you? You have yet to answer the question. How does that
Because it's
affect you?
defiling the marriage bed. It's
So,
defiling the marriage
so
bed.
if I go and murder somebody, that affects you as a Christian. If
Yes,
I
that's
go
why they go to
steal from
jail.
somebody that's not doesn't affect you, how does that affect you as a Christian? My actions should
Because
never
they go to
affect you as a
jail.
Christian, ever.
Hey, you're proving my point, and I
No,
love
I'm
it.
not.
What happens to murderers and thieves?
That doesn't affect me. They go to jail for prison.
What happens to murders and
What's
thieves?
against the law, so they go to jail.
What happens to homosexuals?
Nothing, because it's not illegal.
Mm. And now we get to the point. Thanks for proving it, though, again, which is very interesting.
So you're
Because
trying to put
you just
sins. You're trying to put sins and law in place, aren't you?
stop. Stop. No. Wait a
Okay.
minute. It's still in a sin.
What?
It's still in a sin.
Doesn't it say, "Judge, and you shall be judged"?
It's still in a sin.
Are you judging or no?
The Bible says judge righteously. You never read it, obviously. Don't go to the Bible out with me.
No, it
Never
doesn't
mind.
say actually say judge righteously. It does say that to an extent, but you're also taking that way completely out of context as well. But you
Tell
have
me.
yet
Tell me
to
how right now.
answer, how does it affect you in your life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness if somebody marries another, if a man marries a man? Please tell me,
Bro, why
because
you
you have
keep
yet to,
switching up now?
because
Listen,
I'm talking
every time
legality. You don't want to talk legality.
every time you get debunked, you keep
No, no,
switching
no,
up, and
no.
I
You
find
have
it
yet to
very
answer my
interesting.
question. That's why, my friend.
I have answered your
You
question
said it affects you, but how? How does it affect you at all?
because I'm a Christian, and when Jesus rose from the tomb, you obviously don't know the Bible, so let me help you.
So obviously I do. So
When
every sin
Jesus,
affects you? Every sin. Every sin affects you.
can I talk now?
I'm asking a question. Does every sin affect you?
Can, can I talk now?
Go for it.
Okay. If the Bible says, "Let not the marriage bed be defiled," and the Bible also says, "Spread the commandments, spread the word of God." Now, if it says that, it says that. So, do you agree that I have the right to believe in my religion?
100%. I've never disagreed with you on that one.
So, if I want to follow this Bible and abide by this Bible, that's my right.
Absolutely.
So if it tells me, if it gives me a command and I express that, then that's my right.
Of course.
Thank you.
Is it my right to disagree with you?
Oh yeah, of
Oh,
course it
okay.
is.
That's what I did.
No,
Because we were
no,
talking, I
no,
was
it's not about
talking
disagreeing,
legality of things. I was talking about
bro.
legality of things because you like.
Bro, this is a Christian nation. Even the
No, it's not.
Constitution.
No, no, it's not.
Okay.
Don't try to go there because it's not. We don't have an official religion.
Okay.
That's why it's called freedom of religion. We don't
Mm-hmm.
have an official religion.
What did John Adams say?
Doesn't matter. They can quote all they want. They could have been Christians. Doesn't mean the nation is a Christian nation.
Do you know who John Adams is?
You don't have to condescend me. Of course I do. You're not You're not hearing what I'm saying clearly.
Who is he?
One of our founding fathers, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you. So he
And
can have
what
quotes
did he
all he
say?
wants as a personal man of a personal belief, but we don't have an official religion here in America.
What did John Adams say about the Constitution? Who was it written for?
Go ahead, tell us.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
It was written for a moral and religious people.
Religious people. That doesn't mean Christianity necessarily. Are Muslims not
Well,
religious?
oh, you want to go to the Quran?
I'm asking a simple question. I didn't ask about Quran. I asked is
No,
Muslim a
they are
religion?
religious, but
Okay, so it's
there's
based on
not.
all religions.
But there, no, it's not. But there's, but it, okay. Let's
He didn't
just
say
use that. I'm
Christianity, did
just
he? Did he say Christianity? He
okay.
said religions.
Let's just use that.
Okay.
Nate, give me one of these religions that's for same-sex marriage, real quick. Or that doesn't. Matter of fact, give me one of these religions that even support homosexuality in any way.
Tell me where in the Constitution that it actually states Christianity is our religion. I'll wait on that one. Where does
Well,
it
I don't have to.
specify Christianity?
This is obviously a Christian nation because our laws are
It's
based
not
on Christian law.
obvious.
Where it is?
Where's it written in the Constitution? Where's it written in any laws?
It talks about our creator in the Constitution. Who wrote that part? Was it a Christian?
Well, doesn't all religions have a creator?
Who wrote that? Was it a Christian?
Doesn't matter who wrote it. I mean, yeah, they were Christian men. Some of them were Christian men.
Oh my God. So it don't matter who wrote it, even if the person that wrote it as said creator was referring to his God, in your opinion, that doesn't matter because you're saying them in all religions.
But
Okay, this part of the conversation it can obviously not go anywhere. Let's go back to the point at hand.
yeah, same.
Is it anti-conservative or conservative to support same-sex marriage?
No.
What does that mean?
Do you need to know what no means? No means no.
Why? I no to which one?
Well, you asked me a yes or no question. I answered it no.
So you're saying supporting same-sex marriage is against conservatism?
It's not against conservatism.
Yes, it is. By every definition.
Okay, explain.
Because, okay, let's go to the definition then. Again, even though I read it before you came on, it's okay. Let's just read all the definitions and we
Okay.
can go to any source of the definition you want to. It's okay. Conservative, adverse to change or innovation in holding traditional values.
Okay.
Let's just start there. Is same-sex marriage traditional?
Is women being in politics traditional?
Is same-sex marriage
So are you not for
traditional?
are you not for a woman's
Is
voice?
same-sex marriage traditional?
Are you for a woman's voice?
Is same-sex marriage traditional?
Are you for a woman's voice?
Is same-sex marriage
No.
traditional?
So we're breaking down traditional values here, right?
Is same-sex marriage traditional?
No. Okay, we'll go with that so we can move on to my point. Is women being in
Okay,
politics?
I'm not done though. I'm not
Oh, okay.
done.
Of
Wait.
course not. Go for it.
The second definition is favoring free enterprise, private ownership, and socially traditional ideas.
Okay,
You
great.
already admitted that same-sex marriage is not traditional, so let's just keep going.
No. Hold on. Let's
Um,
break down more traditionals. Let's bring back more traditions. It was also traditional that women didn't have a say. Does that mean we got to take away their right for say?
what do
That
you
was
mean?
traditional.
Oh, are you ready to get controversial? Well, let me help you with this.
No, I'm not trying to
Me
get
in the
controversial. I'm trying to see where you stand on
No,
women's
it's okay.
rights.
But I'm about to just answer the question for you.
Okay.
Thank you. So if you look at the patterns and the way women vote, the fact of the matter is, if women didn't vote, since they vote more emotionally, conservatives will never lose.
No, you didn't answer the question again. Why don't you just
Well,
answer questions?
women
I
vote.
answer your
Women
questions
voting is
pretty direct.
women being in office is not traditional. No,
Okay, so you don't believe that women should have any right and say or anything. They should be just staying at home, is what you're saying. Because that's
I
traditional.
do think women should stay home, be wives, and be homemakers. Correct.
Wow. Wow. That's
Well, I got proof of why, because life
go
was
ahead.
better when women were doing that. If you look at the success of marriages, kids growing up being indoctrinated, it was less of that when women were actually being women, being at home, taking care of the children, taking care of the home, not worried about their careers. Society was better. That's a fact that everybody would have to agree with,
And men
because you
stuck
had
around,
less.
right?
You say what?
And men stuck around, right?
I wasn't done. And men stuck around,
Of course.
specifically in the black community, when they introduced all this government legislation with relying on the government. That's when things changed. But when women were playing the biblical role of a woman, which is to be a homemaker, life was better.
It was also probably better for women when men stuck around.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So men don't stick around. So what are women forced to do?
Well, if you want to be honest, if people waited till marriage to have sex like the Bible told you to, most men would stick around for marriage. But obviously, if you having sex out of wedlock with a man that you rarely even know, you dated for 3 months, y'all are not married, you should understand
So we have an
there's a
excuse
potential
for a man to
outcome that
not.
that man's not gonna stick around.
So we have an
You
excuse
said
for a man.
what?
So we have an excuse for a man not to stick around.
That wasn't an excuse. What are you
That is
talking
an
about?
excuse by saying because we didn't have sex within marriage, it's an excuse essentially, and that because that's your reasoning why men don't stick around.
No. That was me attacking men and women, though.
Oh, I didn't hear you attack.
Sex before marriage, it takes two to tango. I mean, what you mean you didn't hear it? I said having sex before marriage.
Well, sex before marriage, but what's that got to do with a man sticking around?
Because What?
What's that got to do with
Most
a man
times,
sticking around so that
because
he can provide for his woman?
obviously, because obviously, if you wait till marriage to have sex, your husband is more likely to stick around than a random boy named Kevin you had sex with. That should
Statistically
be
speaking, you're
obvious.
correct, but that doesn't justify the accountability that we should have on men to stick around no matter what.
Who's? I already agree with that point. I'm just telling you the root cause of it, which is my point. If we get back to the Bible, most
Okay.
of these problems would be fixed.
Do you have tattoos?
Nope,
None. So
nope,
you don't believe in
zero,
tattoos, right? No. You don't have to show. No.
zero.
You're good.
Oh, okay.
It's just like today. So you don't believe in tattoos in either.
No, I don't believe in tattoos.
Okay. So are you New Testament or Old Testament or both?
Both.
So you believe that?
Jesus
So you
was a
believe that when a
rabbi.
woman has her period, she should be sleeping up on the roof and away from the house, like it says in the Bible?
Well, we talk about the period
Or
in the
did the
Bible.
Bible
The
not?
Bible gives you okay.
Go ahead. The Bible evolved, didn't it?
No.
No. So
Mm-mm.
we're no. So the women aren't instructed to now sleep on the roof while they're on their period.
Pull up the verse and read it in context for me.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
No, I'm telling
Are you
you to
saying
do
it's
it.
not because it's in Leviticus about how a woman should act?
I know about women periods
Mhm.
being in Leviticus. I'm telling you to read the verse you just brought up in context because I have a feeling you don't know the context.
Well, then go ahead and teach the context.
Oh no, you brought it up. You go ahead.
No,
I
that's
can't
what it
wait.
says. That's literally what it says in the Bible.
In context, pull it
Yeah, go
up.
for it. It also says a woman
No, I'm
shouldn't
telling.
wear man's clothing, which would be jeans. So we're going that
Yes,
route
that's
too.
correct.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Man shouldn't dress like women. Women shouldn't dress like men. That is an abomination to the Lord.
So jeans for women is out too.
Jeans, well, you shouldn't mix fabrics. That's what the Old Testament says.
Right. So jeans are out, right?
Hmm.
For women. Women
No, the
can't
Bible
wear
doesn't
jeans.
specifically say women can't wear
Well, that's a
jeans.
man's clothing, is technically what it was
Well,
initially.
there are women jeans, by the
Well,
way.
now there are.
How, how
Now
about a
there are.
tunic? Can I wear a tunic?
I don't really give a shit what you wear, in all honesty.
Well, the reason I brought that up because you said jeans is a woman thing. Do you
Hmm.
know what a tunic is? It
No, I
sort of looks
don't.
like a dress. It looks like a
Okay.
dress a little bit.
Huh?
I have one too. Do I wear dresses?
I don't know. Do you?
Okay, bro.
No, I'm asking a question.
No, I don't even know
I mean,
why you
so
go
like if
this
we,
route. Because you're,
what's that?
listen, hey, bro, listen, real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
I'm not saying this to throw a shot at you. I promise you, I'm not.
No, you're good.
It's it's obvious, and I'm not saying you have to be. Most people are. It's obvious that you're not that informed on the Bible or biblical history, so it's hard for me to give comparisons and things because it's obviously going to be sort of foreign to you.
Can I ask you
But
can I ask you a question? If you're so biblical, why did you support Donald Trump?
why I support Donald Trump?
Yeah, because wouldn't that be
Oh, simple question.
isn't that against your
Donald Trump
religion?
brought
Because I mean, he's got rape
Donald Trump brought.
cases. You didn't let me finish, but go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So when Donald Trump grabbed him by the pussy, that doesn't sound very Jesus-like or biblical. All his bankruptcies. I mean, he is a shrewd businessman. He screws people over. I still supported him, but that's all anti-biblical. But yet you threw your full weight behind him, which it's screwing people is not is that Jesus-like?
Continue so I can respond.
Okay. Um, all his actions. He's not very biblical. I mean, is he a good president?
Okay.
Yeah, he was absolutely. But was
Can I
he
respond now?
biblical? No. But yet you supported him. How does his
Can I respond now?
how does his actions don't affect you, but a marrying gay marriage affects you?
Hmm. So, do you know the entire video of Trump saying "grab him by the
Yeah, it was.
vagina"?
Yeah, I do. I do. I'm just bringing it
What's
up
the
as a
context? Why did Trump say it?
well, it was locker room talk because he can do it because he's a celebrity.
Is that true or false?
And some women true, and some
True.
women not,
No, it's
depending
a
on the
generally
woman.
true statement. Trump said it's a genuinely true statement. Okay, can you show me in the Bible where it says using the P word is a sin? Of course you can. He just said a fact. Do I like that you allow that? No. Trump committed adultery. The adultery is an abomination to the Lord. In his latest marriage, I hope he doesn't do that because if he did, I would condemn it. Trump passed every LGBT related legislation Trump has passed has been anti LGBTQ. Facts. Look it up.
That's not facts.
That's not fact.
Yeah. What about when Trump was parading around with a LGBT flag, saying he
I said
supported?
policy. Give me one. Give me one pro LGBT policy Trump passed our way.
He had one on his staff. How about we start there?
Give me one Trump pro LGBT policy he's passed our way.
Well, he doesn't pass laws, so I'll wait on what you claim because he
Give
doesn't
me
pass laws.
one. Okay.
He doesn't
Okay.
pass laws.
Give me one pro LGBT law he signed on. I'll
I'll tell
pass.
you one pro LGBT thing that he did, and that was hire Richard Grenell.
Give me one pro LGBT policy Trump passed our way.
Well, he doesn't pass laws. He's the president. Okay, here,
Sign
tell me
off.
this.
Okay,
Okay, here.
no. I'm not
I'll help
letting
you.
you
No, I'm gonna
slide.
help you
You
out here.
made a claim.
I'm gonna help
You
you out
made a
here.
claim.
I'm gonna
You
help.
made a claim. You've made a
Okay,
claim.
I'll
I'm not
answer
letting
the
you
question.
slide. Give me
Here, I'll answer the
one pro
question.
LGBT policy he signed on then.
What laws were passed during his tenure in order for him to sign any laws into? If no law is passed, how is he going to pass any laws? If no law, if
Everything
Congress
Trump
does not
signed,
pass a law to put on his desk,
every policy Trump passed was anti-LGBT.
okay, name one.
You know
Name
it,
one.
which is why you're trying to toss in random stuff rather than answer the question because you know the truth. This is common sense.
Name one. Then.
It's just simply the truth.
Name one. What was anti-LGBT?
Military, bathrooms, all like. Do you want me?
Are you talking about the
He
trans?
passed the right to.
Are you talking about the trans?
Yeah.
That was not anti-LGBT. That was actually for mental health.
Okay.
Because if you look, there
Stop.
was a five-year waiting period.
Read.
Did you read the executive order? Because it was a 5-year waiting period. After 5 years, they could join the military. He didn't ban them
Are you saying
altogether.
it was an executive order?
Yeah, for mental health reasons.
Who passed that executive order?
Well, it's an executive order, so we all know who signed it. They didn't pass it.
He signed it. Now, that was saying trans had to do with trans people in the military, right?
And that was to protect them.
How? How?
Well, because if you know the stats on the transformation from male to woman or woman to male on the transgender side, which is what he did, there's actually a very high suicidal rate between those 5 years. Plus, it costs taxpayers money within those 5
You know
years to
why?
pay for that. So,
You
if
know
he
why?
wanted to ban trans, why didn't he do a permanent ban instead of just a 5-year ban?
You know why he passed that? Because being trans is a mental illness. Um, so you just admitted he passed something, and you can claim it wasn't LGBT to make yourself feel better.
He didn't ban it
But
altogether, though.
every stop, LGBT got very upset at it, including Bruce Jenner, who came out and revoked his support for Trump because of that. True or
So
no?
now you're going to use an LGBT member in favor of your argument, which is pretty ironic.
What's the root word to conservative?
Can I ask you a question?
What's the root word to conservative?
Conserve. You already went through this. What are we conserving? Traditional values. We already went down the road of traditional values. My
Okay,
question to you is did any
okay,
of
hold on.
Trump's
So hold on. Listen, just real quick. I just want to confirm something based on the video you made at TikTok coming at me. Don't know why you would do such thing.
Because I can.
But
It's my platform. I can say what I
okay.
want on it.
I said I don't know why. I didn't say don't. But since you did it, you came here, you obviously okay, I'm not gonna I don't want to do that. But what I will say is you've already admitted same-sex marriage is not traditional. Matter of fact, 30 years ago, homosexuality was looked at as a mental illness by scientists. Transgenderism is still looked at as a mental illness. This is just simply the truth. So, do you agree? Because the majority of people, especially Republicans, 10 years ago, agreed with everything I currently say, including Barack Obama, including Hillary Clinton, including Joe Biden, including Donald Trump, including Ted Cruz, including everybody. The consensus was that marriage between a man and a woman, homosexuality was wrong.
Welcome to 2021.
I'm glad you said that. Because let's go back to the definition of conservatism.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally being against new ideas, which is the opposite of liberal, which is proof that y'all are simply liberals or libertarians or classical liberals and nothing is wrong with that. by the way. But when you try to switch up the definition to conservative, it's like, okay, calm down. Conservative has a definition. Don't get mad at me because I'm saying the same thing everybody said 10 years ago, and I don't want to update my beliefs to 2021 because the word of God does not change.
Of
So don't
course.
get mad at me for
No, no,
that.
no, no. You can believe whatever you want. It's called freedom of religion. You can believe whatever you want. That's a fact, right?
You said
No?
what?
Is that a fact that you can believe whatever you want here in America?
Oh, I thought so. Then I saw self-proclaimed
No?
conservatives on TikTok
You're not
making
going to answer the
videos about
question?
me. No, I said I thought so until you
Okay.
people like you, conservative Barbie, y'all started getting mad because I disagreed with people's
I didn't get mad.
lifestyle. So
I
I'm
didn't get
confused.
mad. Like,
Yes, you
you
did.
don't need to get emotional. I didn't get mad. Um,
I'm not emotional, bro. This is how I
did
talk.
did Donald Trump's adulterers, did that affect you as a Christian?
Oh, I was against it 100%.
I didn't
Period.
ask that. How did it affect you as a person and as a Christian?
It's adultery, so it's wrong, and
So
I
you
felt
still
disgusted.
supported him, right?
Well, because he remarried, and adultery is the reason you can get a divorce.
Okay,
So he
then.
got
But
remarried, and then it doesn't seem like he has committed adultery yet. So I'm proud of the change.
how do you know?
Well, I don't know for a fact,
Okay, so
but
you're going off of
that's what I said.
assumptions, which
Stop,
you shouldn't do
stop.
either as a Christian.
I didn't say it as if it was fact. If you just rewind the tape, I
Okay,
said I hope
no, no,
so.
no, you're good. I know you didn't say it as a fact. You hoped, you assumed, is what you said. So,
I hope that's what I said.
his adulteries didn't affect you. You're assuming that he's not cheating
You're
anymore.
wrong.
What?
No, what I said was it did affect me because I thought to discuss it as a Christian that you would defile the marriage bed.
But you
What are
didn't
you
mind
talking
voting
about?
for him. But you didn't mind voting for him.
Who was he married to in 2020?
Adultery is adultery, right? So sin is a sin, right?
Who was he married to? I got 5 minutes, by the way.
Take all the time you need.
No, no, I'm saying I got 5 minutes left. So let me ask the question again. Because let me repeat what I said to you. And of course, you act like you didn't hear what I said because
Because you don't
you
ever answer
haven't
my
made
questions.
I've answered your question and you didn't
You
like
know,
my
you
answer.
skirt around it. You skirt around is
No,
what you.
no, no.
Oh yeah.
I answered your question.
No, you
You
skirt
said,
around.
okay, stop. You said, did Donald Trump's adultery affect you? I said yes.
How?
And then you said, why did I support him? And I said, I hope in his current relationship, he is not committing adultery. And I am proud of his change.
How do you know
So
he's
there's none
changed?
of your,
How do you know? Simple question. How do you know? Yeah, you don't. That's the answer. You don't know. You just
are you
supported a
done?
man that is full of sin and you don't care, but then you judge other people's sin.
Are you done? Because you're not even making sense anymore.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't even know
making
what this
total
means.
sense. You just don't like hearing the truth.
No, it's not about the truth.
Oh,
I
it's
already
absolutely
said
about the truth, my
okay,
friend.
stop. I said I hope
Okay, we
he
can
is
all
not
hope.
cheating. Stop, stop. Why would I say hope instead of I know? Why would I say that?
I hope in one hand and shit in the other. Who's right and who's wrong? Like
Okay,
hoping.
you're just
What does
talking
hoping
now.
do?
You're just talking. You're
No,
just talking.
well, because what does
You're
hoping
just
do? At the end of the
talking.
day, he committed adultery, and you still supported him
Why did I say I hope rather than I know?
because you don't know. That's why you have to live off of hope. That's why you have to live off of hope. So is what you're
Finally.
doing
So
is you're
when you
proving
ask
your point.
stop,
Here's what you're proving.
when you ask me
Thanks
the
for proving my
question,
point,
how
by the
do
way.
I
You
okay.
proved my point,
No,
and I
you didn't
appreciate
make a
it.
point.
Yo,
No,
I made a
you try
point
to
because you didn't care what Donald Trump did in another woman's bed out of adultery. So why do you care about what men do inside their bedroom? You didn't mind
repeat that one
then,
more time.
and you didn't hold
Hold
that sin over his head. You just, oh,
Just so just so
I hope he doesn't do it anymore.
no, that's not what I said.
You
How do
literally
you
just said you
know?
hope that
Hold on.
he hasn't
How do
cheated anymore.
how do you know he had committed adultery before?
Well, because it was a very public affair. How do you know who sleeps in whose bedroom? Are you in their bedroom too?
Oh no, because all gay people do is yell about how gay they are.
All gay people do.
Most.
Most.
Mm-hmm.
Mo- Most gay people do.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
guarantee, unless you go to a really flamboyant liberal city, you can't tell who's gay and who's not.
No,
Guarantee it.
conservative gays do the same thing. Rob Smith parades himself as your favorite gay black Republican. This guy named Brokeback Patriot literally calls himself Brokeback Patriot. Matter of fact, every single gay Trump supporter, with the exception of probably two, their homosexuality is their entire identity.
Wow. Wow. You you need to get out more, bro. You got to
I
get out
do
more.
more to you.
Experience life a little bit
I
more.
do more to you. Because
No,
the
you
difference
don't.
between
Just because
me,
you rap
I'm
about Donald Trump, an
no,
adulterer.
stop. The difference
Mhm.
between me and you TikTok conservatives
Mhm.
is I have been at every event in the streets. The FBI has came to my house. I've lost opportunities for this movement. I've actually been in the streets for this movement, and all y'all do is sit. The most of y'all, all y'all do is sit on the internet all day and act like y'all helping the movement.
It's the broad judgment for me that you're doing that's not biblical. Just to let you know.
Which one?
All of
Judgment is
what you
not
just
biblical.
said. That was all
Judgment is
judgment.
not
You have
biblical.
no idea what the hell I do.
Judge.
You
Okay,
have no idea
I
what I
don't.
do.
No, hold on. To be fair, that did include an assumption because I don't know you
Oh,
personally.
it's an assumption is a judgment.
It was an
Yeah,
assumption,
no, an
yes,
assumption is a judgment. That's literally what you just did. So it's
bro.
okay.
It's okay. I already admitted. I assume. I'm not scared to admit something. Unlike others.
Like what?
Huh?
What have I not been afraid to admit?
Like the rest of you people.
Oh, you people.
Yeah.
You gotta love that kind of language. You know, you people. You like
Somebody just
just.
said Bryson being a conservative is his entire personality. You are accurate. Thank you
But you
for
just
the
said I'm not a
compliment.
conservative. So how is it my entire personality if I'm not a conservative?
No, somebody said being a conservative is my entire
Oh, I don't find that
personality.
offensive at all.
Yeah, I thought that was beautiful.
Yeah,
Thanks
mine
for the
too. I mean,
compliment.
I like it when liberals come at me like
Well,
that.
I wouldn't say you're really a full conservative. You
Well,
seem more like a
well, here's the
libertarian.
thing, Bryson. I didn't ask you for your opinion on what I am and what I'm not. I'm a conservative. You may not like that
No, but
of
I mean
how I
by
go about doing
definition.
thit's, but I didn't ask you permission, and I didn't. You're not a
No,
gatekeeper of
it's just a
conservatism.
definition, bro.
Who gives a
It is a
shit?
definition.
Okay, great. Definitions change.
Okay.
Hey, did
Screw
you
the
know that
definition,
fascism
y'all.
is
Make up what you
fascism?
want.
Answer
Be
this
what
one.
you want.
Answer this one. Is fascism a left or a right idea? Is fascism left or
It's
right?
socially. It's so. Fascism is socially right, socially left. So it's more. I mean, economically left. So it's more like a white supremacist. I don't know if you talk to
Look
white
up the
supremacists,
definition. Go look up the
but
definition of fascism. It
I
says
know
it's
what
a
fascism
right
is.
idea. So now you're a
No, it's
fascist
only
if
right
you're on the
socially.
right, right? That's
No, it's
literally
only
what fascist
right
definition
socially.
says.
Okay, calm down.
I'm
White
not hyped.
supremacists,
I'm just trying to
white
get my
suprem.
point across because you don't ever shut up for me to hear.
Look, I'll let you talk. You somebody say that. White supremacists, they actually vote for people like Bernie Sanders. If you don't know that,
No,
because
I agree with you.
even though, yeah, even though like real, if you talk to a real neo-Nazi,
Mhm.
they are very socially conservative, sort of like how I am, but they're very left economically. They believe in universal health care. They believe in like basically socialism type stuff, like communism type stuff, but they believe in it only for their people.
Okay.
So yeah, so they literally, if you talk to them, they didn't know who to choose between Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren, but they're not really left or right. If you
What's the
look it up, like
definition of
the
fascist?
internet,
You like looking up definitions?
there's not one set definition for
Oh,
fascism.
there
You know
is.
that?
Go look it up.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, there is.
No, it isn't.
Go look it up.
Fascism is literally,
Because you won't look it up because you know it says it's a far right leaning idea, not a left.
bro.
What's the
What I'm
definition got to say? You won't look it
fascism
up for a
doesn't have
reason.
a set definition.
You won't look it up for a reason. You're so good at looking up these definitions. Look it up.
Oh my gosh, bro.
It says it's a right
This man,
ideology.
bro. Listen closely, and let me help you with something.
No. Just look up
Words.
the definition. I'll wait.
Okay, bro. Y'all people are weird. Words
Y'all
have
people.
definitions, correct? No, fascism does not have a set definition. This is a Google definition. This is a new definition.
Oh,
If you
new.
go to
Oh, so
Webster,
definitions can change. Gotcha.
no, that's not what I just said.
Yeah, you said it's a new definition, which means the old definition transformed into a new definition, which means definition changed.
Can you go to Webster and type in fascism and tell me what the definition is,
Sure. Let me get to my computer.
please, and read it out loud for everybody to hear.
I thought you were looking them up.
Oh no, I want you to read it
Oh,
so
okay.
nobody can say I'm trying to
No. Nobody would ever
be
say.
biased.
Nobody would ever say.
Okay. Thank you, Coley7447. As I said.
Yep, political philosophy, movement, or regime, such as
Hmm.
that of a fascist or a fascisti, that exalts nation, often race, above individual, and that stands for centralized, autocratic government headed by a dictatorial leader, severe economic social regime, forceful depression or suppression of opposition.
Wait, I thought you said it says right leaning.
Oh, it does. So you got to
Oh.
keep breaking it down.
Hmm. Somebody said Bryson, please explain the biblical definition of a rainbow. Shout out to all the people posting the rainbows in the chat. I love the rainbow personally because what the rainbow is a representation of the covenant God made with Noah. It's not about a bunch of mentally ill people having pride. It's about the covenant God made with Noah and said he will never flood the earth again. That's what the rainbow for. Anybody teaching you otherwise is of Satan. Period, point blank. That's the truth. Um,
That what?
so about fascism, by the way, before you even started, I had read it all,
Okay.
but it says nothing about which side it's on. But it does say centralized autocratic government headed by by a dictator. So I mean, once
Centralized.
again, bro, yeah, centralized government is one of the parts of the definition. Yep, but it doesn't in the original definition. Obviously, it doesn't say anything about right or left because you can be either actually being a fascist. It depends on what you consider right and left. But I have to go. We can do this again. I have a tournament.
Would love to.
We can have a tournament. But
You said a
yeah.
what?
All right, man.
What did you say? We can have a what? I didn't hear you. I really didn't hear you.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking about a tournament, and I said we can have a tournament
Oh,
when I
okay.
was thinking about the
I didn't
tournament.
know what a tournament was. So.
No, it's I'm tripping.
All right. Well, have a good one, bro. Best
All
of
right,
luck
man.
to you. That guy is the reason why conservatives lose elections. God damn. He is the pure definition of why we lose votes. And I know his people are still in here and I don't give a shit. Yeah, exactly. I mean, separation of church and state is not in the Constitution at all. But that's what it was designed for. Fuck, I need a fucking bottle, not just a damn drink. So yeah, as you women heard too, he does not believe in women's rights. He does not believe in women's. Y'all need to be at home. So I hope all you ladies that are on this live are at home, watching the kids, tending to your meals for your husbands. Otherwise, you're not a conservative. Just so you know, that's not me saying it. That come from the King Bryson himself. That has declared that women have no rights, no say, because it's not biblical. So yeah, you guys. That now, just to make it clear, I'm not saying this. You got to post this live. Oh, this live will be posted on the Freedom Boys podcast. Trust me in that. Because I'm all about exposing little turds like him because he really gives us conservatives a horrendous name. And I hope you guys saw exactly where he comes from. This was my goal, was to expose him. Oh, I'm mad? I ain't mad. Rob, nice try, Rob. I'm not mad. It bothers me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm about rights. We all should be as conservatives, and the fact that this guy truly believes, like going back to ancient history, which I guess this is why the left attacked Donald Trump with the "Make America Great Again." That he can't even get on board, because if you really go back to traditional values, and I was going to go here with him, if we go back to traditional values, mind you, that would mean he'd be in shackles and on a picking cotton. That was traditional values according to the time that America was established. Go ahead. What's up, darling?
I just wanted to like say something super quick because like everyone keeps on doing the whole like, yeah, but you're like mad. Why are you so mad? Why are you mad? Like, here's the thing, I am mad, and it's okay to be mad that there is somebody that is speaking out as a conservative, telling people that we don't believe in gay marriage. That like, why is he saying like, oh, you're mad, like it's a bad thing? Yeah, I am mad. I'm super mad at you for literally, I mean, how many people do you think that followed him that are members of the gay community? I
Probably
bet you
not
that they're
anymore.
real mad too.
Yeah, and all those
I
that
don't know.
are
I was just like,
conservative
my kids were
gays,
across the street, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking mad. Like, why aren't we allowed to be mad about this?
they mad. Hey, are you home? Are you like tending to your
Me?
husband? Yeah, we just gotta make sure we're holding those traditional beliefs that he.
And here's the crazy thing, like, I actually do believe in those values. Like, I choose to stay home, and I love being at home with my children, and I love doing all those
Yeah,
things.
said conservative
But
gays.
I am never, ever, ever going to have the audacity to tell someone that that's their place.
Broke people should never laugh. Oh, I'm so broke.
My pronouns are she and
I'm so
her. Thank you
broke.
for asking. My pronouns are she and her.
He's still alive. Conservative gays. That's exactly what I said. I didn't. I mean, conservative women, conservative men. Like, I mean,
Like, I don't
but
think I've ever, like, I don't know. Like, now I know. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad that he did it because it's like, no, okay, now I know. Now I know why people are running around telling people that we're going to end up in Handmaid's Tale.
well, not only that. That's why we continue to get asked and blasted by the left of why don't you support gay marriage?
Mm-hmm.
That's literally why,
Right.
because of idiots like him.
It blows my mind that like people even still think that way.
Have you had a
Like, I don't
job?
care if you want to say like traditional values, like it's traditional values.
He's still online.
And the thing is that like a gay couple can have traditional conservative values together. I've seen it with my own eyeballs.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just his ignorance, really, is what it is, and it. I feel bad for them kind of people, in all honesty, that he's like that because it doesn't do anything but good. Because like he can have those views and values, but what does that have to do with the law?
Nothing.
Exactly. That's our point. Like you
No,
may
he's literally like a religious extremist. Like on
very
it,
much an
like not.
extreme.
I mean, I hate to be throwing around the word extremist these days, but like you're also what gives people who believe in God a bad name. Like you don't get to speak for God. You do not get to read a book written by man about God, not by God, and then demand that I listen to you.
Yeah.
That's not the way that this works. Like we do not have that kind of power here, even on, you know, a
Do we have
biblical
a?
fucking level.
I got a comment from Nick saying, as a gay liberal, it's interesting to see this discourse between conservatives. Well, I mean, that's it, it is interesting to see it
It's
because
everywhere. It's not a political thing. It's an asshole thing.
yeah, I mean, and that's what I'll always stick up for is I as a conservative believe in rights for everybody. Um, that's why he couldn't ever answer how does a man and a man or a woman and a woman sleeping in the same bed, how does that affect his life? And he can't. He literally could not answer it because it doesn't affect his life. But he can make excuses for voting for Donald Trump, which is not a saint at all.
I'm glad that you thought about me today during your abortion. Just so you know, I woke up this morning and prayed for the baby that you murdered. Man, those pro-choice people hate me, man.
I guess I'm on the left side
He
of
was shot. Oh, is he on live with Kano right now? Are they live streaming on right now?
He told me he had to go, so he must have just taken that L.
He did. He took the fucking L.
Well, and like that's what I'm saying. Like as far as that's why I had to bring up Donald Trump because notice how quick he was to excuse Donald Trump's sins.
His whole personality is Donald Trump. He rode the freaking Trump train. He's a populist. That's it. He rode that Trump train the whole way through with that song, got super fucking popular, and then it was like, whoa, skirt, what?
Oh, I didn't lose. I was still here ready for to debate. He didn't want to choose to debate. Still, he had to go, even though he's still on live, which is weird. So that means,
It was the him telling you, like, shut up, shut up.
oh, of course, and I totally expected that and knew that that's what he would do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, yep, he took an L on that one.
That was good. I covered it for you on my page, full news style, just like last time.
Oh, I can't wait to see.
I did. I got the women shouldn't vote. Liked that one. I was like, oh, okie dokie.
Yeah, see, that's like for people
it's our fault,
expose
ladies. It's our fault that Trump lost. If only men could vote, Trump would have won.
Now, mind you, it's funny that like after I went after him, I've had like 7 videos taken down.
Someone just said he actually started doing duets with kids mocking them.
Kids mocking who?
I don't know.
Yeah. So I definitely don't want to
super cool for judging nothing that affects you but Trump 2020, right? Yeah.
That what?
I don't know, because the comments are confusing today because we're talking about Bryson, who's also a conservative. So it's like, I don't know.
If you're pro-life, go vegan.
Oh my God, I hate that one. You literally know that like it's in the Bible that God gave us animals to eat them. Yes.
Well, if we're going back to the Bible, yeah, but at the end of the day, like
yeah. I'm pro-life when it's innocent life that deserves life. Animals are here to eat them. It's literally why they're here. I mean, not all of them, but
yeah. All right, well,
who is my crush? My
I guess
husband.
I'm not mowing anymore today.
Does anybody know if the American Harley in your life? I'm looking for I'm going to randomly jump in people's lives all day today looking for the American Harley because she has me blocked. So I'm just like really looking for her because she's trying to look for me, I think.
Is she?
With the way that she's running her dick suckers. My husband does like me. He likes me a lot. A couple times a week, actually.
He likes me a lot, too.
He does like you a lot, too. She blocked me because I called her out because she was trying to exploit another TikTok creator and their child's horrible situation. Yeah. No, I'm okay. Thank you, though. I have one, too. I can see her if I want to see her. I'd rather see her on this profile, though.
Aww.
Because I'm a grown adult, and I just want to talk to her so that we can figure out what the problem is.
All right, well, I'm going to get going because I got to finish working and I got to finish mowing the lawn.
You're good. I am too because my kids are berating. I was just going to ready to tell you I got to go because my kids are berating across the street. I'm trying to figure out like a schedule so I can go live more often. Thank you guys. Yep. I don't have my bottom ones in. They're annoying, but thank you.
So obsessed with America. Like, we are the greatest country ever. All right, on that note, America's the greatest country ever. America first.
America.
Y'all have fun. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.